Chinese have been taking advantage of this country and other nations on the planet Earth. They do not fight fair. They steal our intellectual property. They force the transfer of technology by saying, hey, if you're going to be a company doing here, you've got to partner with one of our companies. They unfairly subsidize industries to undercut the market for other countries. They are doing so many things that are bad actions. We need to take them on. We need to fight them. I'm a fighter, by the way. So what Donald Trump is doing is he's using bluster and not strategy. He's using threats and toxic tweets and not unity and strength. Please give me the chance to be your president. I'm going to show you how to take on China and win. And I'm not going to do it by turning my back on our allies. I'm going to do it by saying we're the strongest nation on the planet Earth, but our strength is magnified and multiplied when we join with our other democracies and say we're going to take on that totalitarian regime.
There's been some debate in Washington as to how big a threat is China to the United States. Joe Biden has weighed in, others have talked about it too. How do you view China?
I think China's trade practices have been things that have been deeply, deeply unfair. The way that they are compromising the intellectual property of the United States companies as well as others. The way they have forced the sharing or the transfer of technology and information through their trade practices, the way they subsidize many of their corporations to undercut other countries' economic strength. This is a real serious threat to global trade. The practices that they're using, they're not fair, it's not a balanced playing field. We need to make sure we take China seriously and deal with them aggressively.
How do you think that the US is handling its European allies right now?
Not well. We have a great opportunity to renew those alliances and friendships, so many of which were forged in sacrifice and war going back 80, 75 years. And also an opportunity to stand up to the strongmen, the autocrats, the dictators that dominate so much of the challenges that we face right now. So if we're going to, for example, be successful in this standoff with China, which manipulates their currency, which uses unfair practices to dump below cost on markets like this one here in the United States, I'd much rather do this with friends than go it alone as we are right now. And to do that, we're going to need the European Union, we're going to need Canada and Mexico, we're going to need our traditional friends and allies.
Because China is our main foreign policy issue. They've acted like pirates, is the only word I can come up with. They steal everything. They steal intellectual property, they create illegal islands, they engage in disinformation campaigns. I don't want to go to war with China, but we have to realize what we're dealing with.